Good morning, everybody. We're down here at the test track, and we've reattached the leading trucks, or the trailing truck, depending on which way the train's going. Now, usually at this point, the mysterious electrical short would reappear. Now, one of the things I would think would be, well, when you're bolting it in, maybe the screw that's coming up through here is touching something, but it's bolting into plastic. There's a plastic frame that's in turn bolted onto this metal shell, so it's really not touching anything. So it shouldn't be shorting. Again, I think I fixed the short yesterday when I insulated the inner wall here and the top on the inside with black tape, electrical tape, and also certain sections where the motors pivot and the axle of the armatures could have been touching this metal side rod. Now, if this works, it'll be kind of interesting. Again, the ultimate test will be on the layout where it's got curves and the main power truck's pivot to see if that's still magically touching something else. Oh, okay, all right, it went. Okay, that's not bad. Hey, I'll take it. Let's see if it can creep slow. Again, these are Lima Motors. I got a crappy little pack here. Come on, that's not bad. All right, so now we've got that. Now, I'm just wondering if I should put these little tiny lead weights with the double adhesive tape underneath these trucks. It's another change, could add things, but I just feel these are going to bounce around and derail when this is on the layout. And I mean, there's so many things that have to be done. Like, for example, there are no pantographs, right? So these are from another train I'm going to use, but I've got similar ones. You know, I'm going to have to figure out a way to put pantographs on here. That shouldn't be too hard, except, interestingly, there's no hole here. So I may make something out of plastic and figure out a way to just make it right on there without drilling in here. I just don't feel like doing that. What else do I have to do? Well, you know, at the end, if I had one of these kind of, like this would have been a much better. I never sacrifice a perfectly good locomotive to make another one, because to me that's a waste or a sin, you know. So this is a perfectly good locomotive, no way I'm doing it. But if I found one at a show that had, say, no motor, wasn't going anywhere, and I could just get this lead truck, this is a much better lead truck. It's also got a coupler on it. Now, if you put that on there, oh man, that would make life easy. That being said, I'm not doing that, so I'm going to have to attach here and build a pilot. It's going to have to come out and go down and have a coupler over here. I'm going to have to add a door here with a glass lens for the light. Put glass in here. The light bulb that's in here somehow got in the center for the. Let's see if we could see it with the light off. No, you can't see it at all. Now you could see the front and rear light. Well, barely. Yeah, that's another interesting thing. I hooked up these lights in series, but only one of them really lights up. There's 3 light bulbs in there. So, interestingly, you will see it on this end and that end, but the one in the middle is lower down. It's not the major problem here, but I've got to raise it up. That's like a fine tune. When the thing runs, then I can worry about that. Fix the lighting, needs horns, needs doors, needs lenses, needs pantographs, and then I got to build some kind of side frame, which I'm going to attach to these. You know, these look like electrodes from Frankenstein. That's another reason I called it that. I'm going to make a side piece here that'll just clip on. You know, something like this. You know, but I'll have to make it ornate. And You know, I have to say, I got to admit something here. When I was a kid, everything just, I touched it, it moved exactly the way I wanted it. Now things don't seem to move exactly where I want them to go. I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. But I've got to make some kind of side frame. I don't know what to do with that. Any suggestions? I'm not going to make them as they should be, which would be to appear on these trucks, because that will create all kinds of further problems in motion. But I think the thing to do is test it on the layout. Then I've got this little can of, a bottle of New Brunswick paint. This is a better color green for Pennsy than this like Christmassy green. Although I love this hunter green color, that's not really a Pennsy color. Anyway, thanks for watching so much and watching this, develop. And I may, who knows, maybe I'll be able to fine tune this and you can get a replacement motor job for your Penn Line Shell. Hey, thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day, and please subscribe and hit the notification button. Have a great, great Saturday morning and rest of the weekend. Bye for now.